In this video, I'll guide you through the essential steps to connect an external MIDI controller to the circuit tracks. As you can see, I have an array of Novation controllers for this setup, extensively utilizing them for performances and music creation. So let's refer as this setup as the Novation Dawless setup, where the circuit tracks serves as the main brain. And for those who may not be familiar, it's essential to activate MIDI through on the circuit tracks during power up by holding down the shift button. Once in that menu, ensure that MIDI through is activated by pressing the duplicate button until the light turns red. Additionally, make sure that the rhythm is in through mode as well for this entire setup to work. So remember, power up holding shift. Once in that menu, just hit the duplicate button and it should be red in both devices. That will activate the MIDI through port of the second out. Once in this menu, once you go and have it ready, you'll be in the main menu. So you press shift, setup, shift and save to go to the setup, shift, save, and there you go. You need to know is this setups right here. You need to have it configured in these devices in order for everything to work. So this one's for MIDI transmission. This is for MIDI CC, control changes or continuous change, program changes, and this is clock. You can copy this menu and all you need to know is like one receives and the second transmits. They're going pairs. So I am receiving and sending MIDI data. I am only receiving MIDI control change from this device to this device. I am also only sending program change and I'm receiving it here in the circuit rhythm. And the clock, since it's the main brain, I'm only sending clock out to the rhythm. Rhythm is receiving and transmitting to the Novation Launchpad, which is only receiving and not transmitting. Note that the Launchpad is only receiving clock. All right. Second thing you need to know, once you have this set up, you can pause the video and you can copy it. It's simple. And you can change some of the parameters based on your needs. Right now, I have this to work seamlessly, and you can copy this setup. The key thing to make this setup work is you need to have the MIDI flex. The MIDI flex is essential component for this setup because the MIDI throughs out of the devices are going to each in. I have 2 ins and 2 outs. You can pause now and you can check the diagram. It explains everything with great detail. You cannot miss it. If you do, then you're not reading. All right. Once you have a setup, MIDI in the menu and also connectivity, then you can proceed to check what this does. This setup is really handy. So you can do many things with this. First, program changes are activated, right? So I can go to my projects view. I can go to the projects view and I can change the programs that I'm sending to the circuit rhythm. Now you can see it. It's great for a live scenario because you're playing a track and now you want to change and you'll see how it will change the project along with the program change to that project as well. So this is great. Also, note that each device is in sync. This is the master, you can verify that, sync. Go back here, go back to your synthesizer page or the instrument page, and you can see that I can go here, shift, tempo device, and this device sync. All right, we can go back and you can verify how everything is in sync. Depends on what different probability and how you have it going on, but here you go. Perfect keys. Okay. This is great for live performance. You can do many things. You can be really creative. You can change your projects. You don't have to go back to these menus. You can activate. You can do grid effects. You can also send and play your instruments without having to go back to any different other page. Let's say I'm playing an instrument right here, and once you play an instrument, if if you do a mixer, you lose the sound, or you go to any other page. So I can still use it, but I have a custom made here, a custom setup that I can go and increase the volume or lower the volume, not just this one, of everything. So I can do a different video if you guys would like to know how I did this. It's very simple. All you need to find is a programmer's guide. You need to find each CC number per parameter, and then you will go to components and you will assign it, and you can create your custom modes. And in this case scenario, I am controlling the volumes. You can see they change, which is totally great. It can be really handy. I even matched the colors, so you can see, you can match, you can see this. Second one I did for panning. You go to the mix page, in the panning section, you see how it goes panning. I never changed this in a live scenario, but you can do that. You can get creative, you can do many things. Second, also in the third page, I did a custom mode for the reverbs. The more it's full, it's increasing, sending all its reverb out, the send, and then you can decrease it. Fourth page for delays, do the same thing from lower value to the highest. And the last mode that I have, well, these modes are irrelevant, but this 1, 2, 3, and 4, you can have more modes. You can customize them however you like, for drums, for whatever. All you need to do is make sure that you're in the right MIDI CC number for this to work, and you get that in the programmer's guide. So I hope you have a great time. I hope that you enjoy this video. If you have any questions, shoot it out. It will be amazing to know if you are also doing something like this with your devices. Everything works seamlessly. You can record on the go. You can record your sequences from here